Welcome, crafty friends. This is Amanda with Crafting with Amanda, and this is day 2 of 30 days of sketches from Christy's Beautiful Life. This is our sketch for today, and this is my layout, just kind of like to give you a little preview. I am doing something a little different, I think, than most of the others, in that I have this huge box of photos from my mom from the 50s and 60s. So I am taking some paper pad and then these pre-done base layouts that I have that are all done in these soft greens, blues, and like craft paper. And so I did a layout yesterday of my mom in her graduation gown, and I found these other photos that were actually a smaller size, and so I'm going to use the sketch as inspiration. And I have more photos than I have spaces on the sketch, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of make a flip door with the photos, and I'll show you how to do that with a paper hinge. And then I'm kind of arranging the photos, and my mom's school photo, like from her yearbook, I'm going to guess, because it has the emblem of her high school in the bottom corner, is looking to the right. And so her with my granddad, with her dad, they're kind of looking a little bit more to the left. So that kind of counterbalances the photos there, so the persons aren't looking off the edge of the paper. And then on the sketch, there isn't really anything on the sides. There's a long title along the top, but I know because this is a companion page to the one that I did yesterday, and if you need to check that out, you can just click on my channel videos and just take a look at yesterday's video, and that was March 1st, in case this is not March 2nd when you're viewing this. And then there's another challenge or a prompt that they've given us, and for today it was hearts. So I was showing you the foam hearts. I pulled out all the red ones. My mom's high school colors were red, black, and white. So it's funny, I think I picked these papers and these pre-done like bases, scrapbook bases, because I didn't think that the colors of the soft blues and greens would overpower the black and white and kind of washed out old colored photos from the 60s. And now, of course, I'm bringing in this bright red kind of as an accent for the graduation color. But I think it works. We'll see what other pages come up this month as far as what photos bring out what embellishments and what colors I add. I did do a whole bunch of these lace leaves and the lace scalloped, and then also 3 different styles of leaves that will be peppered throughout the layouts this month. And I'll just like to audition things, and you can see where I made my little book, I'll call it, of photos of mom in her graduation gown. And then with these leaves, I like to kind of just bend them in half. These are the stitched leaves from Close to My Heart, and I think it's the Layered Flowers is the set that these leaves came from. And they just fold in half nicely, give some dimension. When you put them in the page protectors, they still keep some of their dimension, which I love. So it's not a big poofy thing that's going to cause a whole lot of bulk in your album, but just something to give it a little more depth and interest. I did pop that up. I don't know if you saw my mom's photo in the center. And here I'm just deciding that, remembering yesterday's layout where the flowers, the red touches were, that by putting them in these 2 places, it'll kind of cascade your eye across the page. And originally I thought I was going to use the hearts almost like a confetti, a graduation woohoo. But I wasn't feeling that, so then I moved them here to the center, and I'm getting 5 of them. And for me, this kind of just highlights both my mom with her dad, with my granddad, and then her in her graduation photo. I'm going to cut these 2 leaves off because I was burying them under that big flower anyhow. And with how this thin cut cuts the leaves, I just love how it shapes right behind that flower there. So I'm going to go ahead and, not on camera, put some sequins around. I was thinking about doing a title on the bottom versus the top, but again, because this is a companion page of yesterday, I feel that kind of the title aspect of this is already addressed, and being a heritage album, I don't have all the information, and the date is already on the companion page. So there's that photo opened at the top. You can see where I put the sequins on, and again, with balancing this against the companion page of yesterday, there's some lace in the bottom left-hand corner of the other page. So I think this will be a nice balance. kind of a double page spread. You can see those hearts in the center, and then these are the gifts that she received, I'm guessing, because they were just in the pile with the same photos. So it's kind of, you know, guessing by golly, and I really like that they put the dates on the side of the photos from the 60s. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you have a chance now. Here's another video you may be interested in. Be sure to check out everybody else that's participating in the hop. Blessings.